Yeah, the force field. The EFFI field. The center point of it all, right? And I've always just made it really simple since I was a kid, and that is that when you're in a neutral zone, you're an observation platform. So we're simply observing the landscape. And when we're observing the landscape, which is what love is, then we're experiencing what we are, which is what love is, which is the energy that we use to create what we experience in our mirror. And that's how simple it is. And so when you're non-polarized, it means you're experiencing pre-phase, and now you're experiencing the next event, which is the completion of a magnetic circuit. When your state of consciousness is perfectly balanced, which means the two magnets become one blast furnace, right? Then you're not experiencing any separation between one and all the others. Now you're with the one, the first internal, eternal creation spheres of eternal absolute love that's on fire to create. So we experience the first creation, which is the first spark that lit it all. That's the center point of origin. That's the center point of the first burn pattern. That's structural integrity. That's honor. That's what it means to honor the one, the first pillar of light, which is eternal light, which is eternal love, because sound and light are joined as one. So there isn't any separation between the one and all there is. So you can't escape the one. Be with the one we trust. So we implicitly trust who we are because we implicitly trust who we're with, the first one. So that makes it cool to be able to be isolated, like an isolate like me in this house. And there isn't any other biped running around in this house. Yeah, and so you're perfectly happy being what you are in soul and spirit. Because we're not struggling between the two magnets. The two magnets become integrated. And when two magnets become integrated, now we're experiencing the one, which is a unity wave. And that's perfect balance. You know, just like I do this when I go out there, I'll show you how I do this. Okay? The heart is breathing in and out, breathing love in and out. And then across the horizontal spectrum, back this way. And then back and forth are the oscillating waves that go back and forth between negative and positive magnetic polarity to experience the hands that come together to become one as the first diamond, crossing X. X marks the first spot of blood, the first spot of biovoltage, the matter state. No density, no matter, pre-phase, non-polar. No poles. We're not experiencing any poles yet. We're not experiencing the electromagnetic spectrum yet. Boy, that light, that fire is flashing fast. You can't take a picture of that sun. It's too bright. Whoa. The first camera eye, the first atom eye, the first atom cell, the first camera eye, the first observation platform of all there is. Scanning the landscape of everything that we experience, which is born out of what we are, which is eternal unconditional love, that's on fire to create worlds that are made out of what we are, which is the first eternal sun. So we're God's children, joined as one. The purity of that love is eternal spirit of fire. That's what purifies us. That's what heals us. That's living in the truth, because we're experiencing what love is. So love tells no lies. That means the mathematics don't lie. The mathematics are perfect structure, because the sound and light burn patterns are perfectly balanced with all the other lines of network communication, of consciousness, units of energy that are experiencing ourselves, communicating with all the other cells, so that the central nervous system, when it goes back and forth between those polarities, are experiencing being fully integrated to experience being loved. We're all being experienced love. We're all a beloved, a beloved, experiencing being loved. That means that the DNA, the antenna, the cell membrane antenna, is picking up the first signal of the EFFI field, experiencing being loved and being in unity, which is in perfect balance between the form and the flow of the energy between the magnets. So we're experiencing being one, the first magnet, the most powerful blast force, the most powerful blast furnace. Yeah. Have a great day. We love you all. Be good yourselves.